What if I told you that all the answers you're desperately searching for are hidden in silence? These two powerful stories of Gautam Buddha will reveal the secret to peace, purpose, and dealing with life's toughest challenges. Stay with me till the end, and you'll discover how silence can transform your life forever. One day, after meeting many learned sages and philosophers, a foreign philosopher came to meet Gautam Buddha. As usual, Buddha was seated peacefully, answering questions posed by his followers. The philosopher approached him and said, "I have come here with a problem." Buddha calmly responded, "Tell me, what is troubling you?" The philosopher began, "I want to understand the purpose of our existence. Why are we alive? What is our ultimate goal? I have asked many wise men and read countless books, but I have not found satisfying answers. Even when I receive an answer, it does not bring me peace. Please help me resolve this turmoil in my mind." Buddha looked at him with compassion and asked, "Do you truly want the answers to your questions?" "Yes, absolutely," the philosopher replied. "I want to eliminate every doubt and confusion in my mind. But no matter how hard I try, I cannot seem to find clarity." Buddha said, "All right, but are you willing to pay the price for the answers you seek?" The philosopher, intrigued, said, "Of course, I will do whatever it takes." Buddha then instructed, "Fine. For the next month, you must stay here in complete silence. Meditate and remain quiet, no matter what thoughts or questions arise in your mind. After 1 month, I will answer whatever questions remain." Though hesitant, the philosopher agreed. However, he nervously asked, "You won't refuse to answer my questions after a month, will you?" Buddha smiled and reassured him, "Don't worry, I will answer. But if you find no questions left to ask, how can I give you an answer?" The philosopher was puzzled, wondering how it was possible to not have questions after such a long wait. As he sat thinking, a man nearby who had overheard the conversation began to laugh. The philosopher, irritated, asked him, "Why are you laughing?" The man replied, "I'm laughing because your situation reminds me of myself. I came here once with many questions, just like you. Buddha told me to sit in silence first. When I did so, not only did my questions dissolve, but I too merged into the stillness." So, what we learn from this story: 1. Become answerless. Ancient sages often said that one must transcend the need for answers, because every answer gives birth to a new question. This endless cycle has no conclusion. 2. The source of the mind is silence. Buddha taught that the mind is noise, but its source is silence. To understand the mind, one must reach this source. 3. Existence is silence. Buddha explained that existence itself is silent. It cannot be understood through words or thoughts. To know it, one must experience silence directly. Let's understand this with second story. Once, while traveling with his disciples, Gautam Buddha stopped to rest under a banyan tree in a small village. Exhausted, they sat in the shade, and soon the villagers began gathering to see the enlightened one. Among the crowd was a short-tempered man known for causing trouble. When he saw people flocking to Buddha, he grew angry and barged into the group. Shouting loudly, he said, "Keep your wisdom to yourself and leave this place immediately." He hurled insults and used harsh words, attempting to humiliate Buddha. Yet Buddha sat there, calm and unaffected, like an unshaken mountain. This puzzled everyone. The villagers wondered why Buddha wasn't reacting. Even the angry man was taken aback by Buddha's silence. After his anger subsided, he asked Buddha, "I insulted you and said so many terrible things. Why didn't you respond? Did it not hurt you?" Buddha smiled and replied, "Let me ask you something. If you buy a gift for someone and they refuse to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man thought for a moment and said, "If the other person does not accept it, the gift remains mine." Buddha nodded and said, "Exactly. You brought anger and insults as your gifts to me, but I did not accept them. They remain yours. So why should I feel hurt?" So what we learn from this story: 1. Transform thorns into flowers. Buddha taught that a calm mind can turn even the harshest words into something harmless. 2. Healing power of silence. Silence is the ultimate cure. When people are angry, they shout, complain, and argue. But eventually, they fall silent. When people are sad, they cry, lament, and grieve. But in the end, they too become quiet. Silence is where all emotions, turmoil, and conflicts resolve. Learn to enter this silence consciously. Both stories show us the profound power of silence. Silence births joy, love, and compassion, while consuming sorrow, regret, and pain. If these stories of Gautam Buddha inspired you or gave you a new perspective on life, imagine what more we can explore together. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more life-changing stories and wisdom. Let's walk this path of self-discovery together. See you in the next video.